Hey, what's up guys? Hornbound Outdoors here, back at it with another video. Today we're going to be going over my fishing tackle. So let's get started. So first I think we're going to start off with the basics. I'm always out fishing a lot and never know if I get hurt or get cut by a hook or something. I've got a little personal survival kit with some emergency essentials, or however you say it. It's good. I'm going to put that back. Um, got this Berkeley scale. It goes up to 50 pounds. It's pretty nice. I watched some YouTube review videos. It's pretty good scale, so can't wait to start using that in the summer. Then we've got some line. What is this again? Reduces line memory spray. Real Magic. You just spray it on your line when you have monofilament. You spray it on, then it reduces the memory, and you get farther casting distance. So it's pretty good. And then here we have some reel butter. It's bearing lube for spinning reels, bait casters, any kind of fishing reel. It just overall helps out with casting and functioning. It's pretty nice. I like using it a lot. You could just pick that up at Bass Pro or Cabela's. They sell it. Right here I've got a little headlamp which clips onto my hat, because when you're out there early in the morning you can't really see. It comes in handy. Just clips on the bill of your hat. It's pretty nice. I like it. Probably pick it up off Amazon. It's pretty neat. Now we got my fishing line. First off, we have some 8-pound Stren Original Mono, 330 yards, because I'm looking to fill up a lot of my rods with it, like my dailies. You could check out my daily fishing rod and reel combo setups, and you'll see my daily combos. So we got that Stren. Now I've got this KastKing Super Power braided line. It's 8-pound test, 227 yards. I've been getting into KastKing stuff a lot. It's pretty nice. I like it. I want to get some of their bait casters. They seem pretty cool, and I've seen some good reviews on them. I have some Cabela's Ripcord Pro 10 pounds, 150 yards. It's blue. I made the mistake of buying blue. I wanted it to be green, because when I ordered it, it said green, but they gave me blue, so I was like, I'll just keep it. Why not? That's Ripcord Pro. And then here I've got some Cabela's Ripcord Pro 30-pound, 150 yard green braid. I use this for catfishing and stuff. It's a little pretty thick for fish around here. It's a little much. I honestly didn't know that 30 pounds was going to be that thick, because I don't really fish with heavy braid like that. I just use around 10-pound mono. That works pretty good around here. Now I've got this Stanley multi-tool. I'm going to take it out of the package. It's pretty good. I got this for Christmas one year. I always keep it in my bag because it's got a bunch of tools and stuff on it. Obviously, because it's a multi-tool. It's a pretty good one. Stanley's a pretty good brand. And I always just keep it in my fishing bag, so you never know. It could you could put it on your belt if you wanted to. It's got a little belt loop. And I think we'll start off with my soft plastics. First, I have these Charlie's Worms. I got these out of a mystery tackle box. They're pretty good. They're scented. They smell like cherry. They're just a black trick worm. I could take one out and you could see. They're pretty nice size. I haven't really used them that much, so I don't know if they work, but I want to try them out next summer on a drop shot rig. And then over here I've got these watermelon red flake 6-inch finesse worms. I got these. These are the Cabela's brand. So I wanted to check them out. They got a pretty good amount of red flakes in them. They're really slimy for some reason, but I like using these for drop shots and just using weedless rig with a split shot. but those work pretty good. My favorite way to throw them is probably drop shot. I have these Zoom Finesse Worms Green Pumpkin with Chartreuse Tail. This was a 20 pack, but I used a bunch of them. Yeah, I'll take one out of the package. You could also throw these on like a worm hook with a split shot or a drop shot rig, whatever you like to throw, whatever works best in your area. But I tend to like lose these tails a lot. They come off kind of easily, like when a fish hits them. So it's pretty good to replace your bait after you catch a couple fish. And then these I just got in the mail today. These are Zoom Chick Worms June Bug with Chartreuse Tail, a 20 pack. I didn't know it was a 20 pack, but that's alright because it was only like $4, so it was kind of worth it. On the website, the Chartreuse Tail was June Bug colored too, but they sent me the ones with Chartreuse Tail, but it's alright. I'm willing to try it out because they looked pretty nice on the website. But like the same thing with that drop shot rig is the best way. Probably throw it. I had to trim it down a little bit. It seemed kind of long. We'll go over to my Senkos. I got these Yum Dingers in the watermelon seed color. This one's already rigged up, but it's pretty neat. These work best around our area with like our water colors and stuff. But other colors work too, but these ones I like a lot. Next we got these Strike King shimmy sticks, sweet tater pie color. I've tried these out a couple times. I've caught a couple fish on them, but this is a brand new pack. But these are pretty nice worms. They got a lot of stretch to them. They're pretty tough too. They last a while after catching a lot of fish, which I really like. They don't really tear that easily, which is really good. Then you don't have to keep replacing your bait. And on the back, they always give you like a bunch of different rigs. My favorite is Texas rig, usually, or wacky or shaky head. But there's a bunch of other ones out there that you could use. Now I got these Smart Bait color changing Senkos. I got these in a mystery tackle box. They're pretty cool. These ones, the color changes from a smoky color to a June Bug, but in the other color they have, it goes from chartreuse to blood red, which I kind of want to try those out. And they have like a little 20% off thing down here for your first order at smartbaits.com. But they have a bunch of different types of baits on here. They even have glow baits, which I didn't really know about. But they get activated by the water temperature, which is pretty cool. But I really want to pick up some more of these because I like them a lot. Alright, here we got these Rage Toads. They're Strike King Rage Tail. They're coffee scented. I always thought they smell more like maple syrup, but it is what it is. But I've got two different colors in here because I ran out of another color and I decided just to throw it in here because I only had like one left. But I've got this color here, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I like these ones the most, but they're really slimy. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try to put it back in the package kind of nicely. The way I got it. And then these ones you could probably see, I like that color a lot too. Well, these ones right here are Green Pumpkin Pearl, and those ones are the best ones. Recommend picking them up. And then next we've got, I'm gonna show you my swim baits. These are Swing Shad 3.8 inches, EcoPro tungsten. I'm gonna take one out of the package so you can see it. This is like a bluegill color. It's kind of short, but I thought they were bigger. But these are always nice for like spawning bass. That's what I've used mine to catch them. I catch a lot of bass off their beds with these swing shads. I just throw it like Texas rigged or just weedless with a split shot. There's a bunch of ways you could throw it, but that's the ways I like to throw it a lot. Back to the package. Alright, none. I only have one pack of tubes because I don't really throw them that much. It's just Big Bite Baits Bass Special. I'm not sure the color, but at my aunt and uncle's getaway cottage, they have a nice little shack bait shop. And they sell all their Big Bite baits pretty cheap, like $1.75 a pack. So I picked up a bunch of packs of Big Bite baits because you can't really pass up $1.75. That's a pretty good price. And then now we're gonna go to like my corals and creature baits. I got these 5-inch creature baits in green pumpkin color. They're made by Cabin Creek Bait Company. I got them in a mystery tackle box. I've gotten these actually twice in mystery tackle box, but in a little bit of a bigger size. I haven't really throwed them much because I don't really know how you would rig this up that well, but I've never really had that good of luck with them. I tried throwing them, but I didn't really catch anything. Didn't even get any bites. Now we're going to move on to these Berkley Havoc Craw Fatties. That's what they're called. These are black and blue flake. I picked these up at my local Walmart pretty cheap. They're like $2.50 for this whole pack of them. It's pretty good. You just like separate the tail like that, and I just usually throw this Texas rigged. That's the way that works the best for me. And then I've got some more Havocs. This is the Berkley Havoc Pit Boss. An 8-count. I got these at my local Walmart also. They're big Texan color. But these are pretty good like to trail jigs with or throw Texas style. I mainly use them for trailing my jigs because like you could dip the tails in like some I forgot what it's called, but you could dip it in like this tub of juice. I don't know what it's called, but like they have a bunch of different colors like chartreuse and all that. And I've got these Yum Craws. They're watermelon candy color. I use these to like trail like jigs and spinner baits and stuff like that, but you could throw them like Texas rigged. I would think that'd be the best way. Or just weedless with a drop shot. Or I mean a split shot. My bad. But now we're gonna move on to this assorted package. It's supposed to like it's just a bunch of random corals and creature baits. They're all Big Bite baits, but I'll just dump these out. I've got these. I'm not really sure what color those would be, but separate those tails. You can get a better view of it. They have like this, I don't know if you could tell, but there's like some weird like rigid design on there. I don't know what that's for, but they're pretty nice. And then, I don't know what these are called, but I've got a couple of these. They're like some sort of crawfish bait. I haven't even had any luck on them. I'd maybe use this to like trail a jig or spinnerbait or something, but I don't really know. I don't really throw them. I saw the price and just picked up a bunch of random baits, but that's okay. And then we're gonna start off with my hard baits, and then but first I've got my hooks and weights. I've got some swivels, some advanced drop shot hooks and drop shot weights, some of these locking worm hooks, Um, I've got a little trout spinner in there with a flipping hook and some weighted hooks. I've got an assortment of weights here, like cone weights and split shots mainly. And I've got all my worm hooks over here. And I picked up this little case at Cabela's. It was like $2 in the fly fishing section. It's made for like holding flies, but I think that it did the job for me by holding my hooks and all that. Here I've got my like shallow depth case. I'm just gonna go through the basics. Topwater Booyah Frog, bullfrog color. Now I've got this little baby jerkbait. It's a floating buoyancy. It probably only goes like 2.5, 3 feet, if that. Got this little spinner. I mainly use it for trout to like imitate like a piece of corn or something. Now I've got these on the bottom here. You'll see like these little baits. I use them for like panfish and stuff like that, like crappie. And I've got this little spinner right here. I don't really throw it. And then I found this little popper while fishing. It looks like a bluegill kind of color, but it is missing a hook. I don't know if you could tell, but there's a hook missing right there. But it still works pretty good. I caught 2 or 3 fish on it. And I picked this up. This is a Bass Pro XPS popper. I'm not sure the color, but it has a lot of rattles in it. Alright, well, that's it for that box. We're almost done here, but I don't really have much more to show. But this medium depth box, I've got a spinnerbait here. Oh, they're stuck together for some reason. I picked this up for $1 at Walmart. I mean, it's honestly not that bad. It has 2 blades on it and a nice little skirt, but I found out like those cheap ones at Walmart, I don't really recommend them because the skirts come off easily. But now I've got this little one that I picked up at that bait shop I was talking about earlier. I had those cheap big bite baits, but this is just a single blade. It's kind of small, but it's not that bad. And I've got this little rattle trap. It's a pretty old one, with these nice red treble hooks on it. Nice rattle. I've got this little spawning bait. It's like a swim bait kind of, but it has a broken tail. I don't really throw it that much. But I found this while fishing, but it's pretty good like if you throw it like on a bed. I've caught a couple fish that way. But the hooks are just really small, so it's more for like smaller fish. But then I've got this little lipless crankbait. It actually glows in the dark. Probably can't tell because on the camera, but it does glow in the dark. Whoa. Alright, now we're moving on to the last thing that I've got here. My deep depth box. I've got a lot of deep stuff here. I've got this nice Fire Tiger. Here, let's see if I can get this rattle trap off. I have this Tiger fire colored flicker shad. It's pretty nice. A nice orange belly on the bottom. Dives like 7 feet, I'm pretty sure. I've got this nice silver and blue rattle trap. A lot of rattles in that one. Picked this up from that bait shop, but it lost the eyes, if you could tell. But it still works pretty good. I still catch fish on it. And then I've got this nice chatterbait. It's really banged up, as you can see, because I've caught a lot of fish off of it. But it's pretty good. I picked this up for like $4 or $5 at Cabela's, and I trailed it with those swing shad. It's like a bluegill color. It's pretty good. I used it to catch a lot of fish, medium-sized fish. And this is a Sparrow 70F series by Strike Pro. This is a huge crankbait. I've never thrown this, but thinking about like if I'm somewhere where there's really big bass, I'll try to throw it. Really big rattles in it too. I've got this Bass Pro XPS square bill with like this chartreuse and black color. That doesn't have any rattles in it, just like the hooks jiggling around. But like a nice little orange belly there. But I've thrown that, caught a couple fish on it, but I don't really throw it that often. And I've got these two crankbaits here. I've got another Bass Pro XPS crankbait. This one dives like 45 feet. It's like red and black tiger shad, I think the color is. Not 100% on that. And I got this live target crankbait out of a mystery tackle box. It's like, pretty sure it's like to imitate like some sort of crawfish. But I've only thrown it like once, but I didn't catch anything. Looking to throw it more in the summertime. I got this in like one of my first mystery tackle boxes. It's a little baby live target square bill. It only dives like 3 to 4 feet. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I caught like a little baby bass on it. In this I got in a mystery tackle box. Used to have a really nice skirt on it, but now I just use it as like a little swim jig. I don't really throw it that much. I got this in a mystery tackle box. But that's all we have for today. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and stay tuned for the next YouTube video. Goodbye.